Ladies and gentlemen, what's happening? Well, it's Christmas Eve, so I wanted to pop on here, tell everybody Merry Christmas. Hope you're all doing well. I was out running around, doing some last minute shopping. Yep, you guessed it. Stopped at the cargo hold in Paulsbo, Washington. I'll be mentioning that place a lot in my videos because I've bought about 30 pipes in the last year and a half now, and about 25 of them I've bought from Doug Owen at the cargo hold. So if you need pipes, tobacco, cigars, nautical stuff, you got to check that place out. Anyway, so I wanted to get a gift for someone, and they had mentioned that Peterson pipes was their favorite pipe, so my favorite too. And so I popped in there and I picked up a Peterson 2025 Christmas pipe. I'm not going to say who for because they might be watching this and it'll give it away. But I got a 2025 Christmas pipe, and I picked up a Christmas pipe for myself and a Christmas blend. And I was hoping to get 2 tins of that blend, but there was only one left in stock, so yeah, I'll have to figure out what I'm gonna do with that. But I picked up the 2025 Peterson, and I would show it to you, but I've already mailed it out, so I wanted it to be there in time for Christmas, so it's in the mail, so I can't show you that one. But I can show you the one I picked up for myself. Savinelli. Now, this one, I don't have the Christmas pipe, so I wanted to pick something up for myself. I do have a St. Patrick's Day Peterson. And I was gonna get myself a Peterson Christmas pipe, but I ended up getting this Savinelli St. Nicholas. Check that out. And the reason why I got this is because it just reminded me of Santa Claus. I like the colors. I like the shape of this one. This is a Savinelli 2025 St. Nicholas 616KS. I have a Trebi version of this, black with the silver band on it. I really just like the shape of it. So I saw this in the St. Nicholas, decided to pick this one up. So this will be the pipe that I smoke until the new year. And the blend I got, which I would show you that too, but since Christmas is the spirit of giving, I decided to give that 1 tin along with the Christmas pipe that I sent off, and it was We Three Kings. So I was looking forward to checking that blend out, but hey, I'm giving it as a gift with the Christmas pipe. So anyway, I was like, what can I smoke for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day up until the new year in my new St. Nicholas? And I got to thinking, I have a couple different blends, and I was like, I think I got just the blend, because I think it goes along with Christmas. I think they mention it in Christmas Carol. Plum pudding. Maybe in Christmas Carol it's figgy pudding. But anyway, I got this plum pudding special reserve. But this stuff is, you can't get it anymore. So I'm like, man, maybe I'm just gonna hold on to this and wait till it's worth its weight in gold. Because about 5 years ago, I went in a tinderbox looking for a Christmas blend, and they didn't have anything there, but they had a house blend, you know, that's in all the jars of aromatics and whatever. And I picked up their Christmas blend. So that is what I'll be smoking in the pipe. So I'm not gonna smoke it here in the house, but I am gonna go stoke up a fire in the old Blue Dolphin Inn, and I will be right back. All right, we are back with the Christmas blend. The St. Nicholas pipe. This smells. Now I've had this sitting in the jar for probably 5 to 7 years. I can't remember. But it's definitely chocolatey and definitely minty. This is like chocolate mint. And it is dark. Look at that. It's pretty moist. So I've had some sitting out for a while, but probably not long enough. But anyway, we'll just load this bowl. Man, out running around trying to Christmas shop in this traffic. The stores are packed. That's why I always try and get it done early, but there's always something every year that I forget. And it's usually stocking stuffers. I'll get everything done 2-3 weeks in advance. And then on Christmas Eve, or the day before Christmas Eve, oh man, I forgot stocking stuffers. Anyway, all right, let's light up this St. Nicholas with this Christmas blend. Well, it's definitely aromatic. Wasn't expecting that. Like I said, it's been like 5 to 7 years since I've tried this. And it has almost, the aroma is definitely chocolate mint. The flavor, on the other hand, is a shock, because it has a menthol to it. Yeah, it's super minty, like a menthol. Yeah, menthol and chocolate. Yeah, it's okay for Christmas Eve and Christmas, but yeah, I won't be smoking this till the new year. And it's, after all this time in the jar, it's still wet. So it's not staying lit very well. But yeah, the 616, I love the feel of these. Just a big, fat, beefy bowl with a nice, thick stem on it. Anyway, yeah, so I went and grabbed some stuff for the stocking, and people are everywhere. All right, we're gonna skip the matches and go to the lighter. But we're good to go now. Got the kids coming over. We do Christmas Eve dinner and Christmas morning breakfast. Yeah, I was thinking today about Christmas time. When I was younger. When I was little. And I remember Christmas with my grandma. Me and my grandma were super close. So I spent every weekend over there from, oh man, the time I was born till I was 16. She passed away from cancer when I was 15 or 16. and our birthdays were on the same day, May 6th. So we always got to celebrate our birthdays together. But anyway, I remember a little kid, and I was thinking today, I still remember sitting in the living room. She had this big flocked Christmas tree with blue and silver bulbs on it, lit up all blue and silver. It was the coolest looking tree. I always liked flock trees. Now I have one too, because I just reminds me of those days. But waiting for Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer to come on, and Santa Claus is coming to town, and all those claymation Christmas shows. Man, those were the best. But she was super into Bing Crosby. So we'd watch the Bing Crosby Christmas special. And then when that was over, then we would watch Rudolph. But yeah, I remember as a kid, I wasn't really super into the Bing Crosby Christmas special too much. I was like, man, what's all this singing? Didn't appreciate it then as much, but I do nowadays. And she'd always be listening to either Bing Crosby Christmas album or Burl Ives. Yeah, those were the good old days. Thinking back on that. But Christmas time is still the good old days to me. That's one of my favorite times of year. Is my favorite time of year. So, my wife and I have 5 kids. So, Christmas is still a special day. So, all the good memories of Christmas time. I don't have any bad memories of Christmas time. Well, maybe a few military ones, but you know how that goes. Sometimes being in the military can fuck up everything. Holidays, gone, overseas. But I don't regret any of it. But with all the kids, Christmas is still special, even though they're grown now, but still come over on Christmas Eve and Christmas morning. Do the food and the presents. Got my cheers. So I'm gonna sit back and think about the good old days. Memory of Rudolph, and in the spirit of Bing Crosby, my grandma, I decided to bust open that jar of plum pudding and stick it in the old Bing's favorite. Now that's some tobacco. Oh yeah. Good old plum pudding. Yep. So anyway, I'm going to finish off this bowl. Head back in the house. Get ready to eat. Celebrate Christmas. Hope you all have a wonderful, blessed Christmas. Thanks for watching the video. Thanks for all the positive comments. I appreciate it. Thanks for the subscribes. I lost my old channel, so I just started up this one recently. I do a lot of fishing on the river. I'm here out in Washington State, so up by Mount Rainier, so I am surrounded by lakes and rivers, some of them in walking distance. So I was thinking about, and I'm always out smoking in between catching fish and shooting and whatever's I got going on. So I was thinking about maybe adding some of that scenery in with some of the pipe chats. Let me know what you think. I have a fishing channel also, but not really so active on that too much recently. But anyway, have a blessed Christmas. I might put out another one on New Year's Eve. Maybe a new pipe, a new blend, and a new story. All right, thanks for watching. Peace.